Hi everybody. We're the Sunshine Stitchers. I'm EJ.
And I'm Shelia. So hi.
Hi.
We are a channel about cross stitch in case you're looking for something else. Your feelings won't be hurt.
Yes.
We want you to enjoy whatever you do. We have almost hit another subscriber milestone.
Wow.
I know, it's really weird. So we are at 7,999 subscribers.
Woo!
And it's like, oh my God, so
Close. Yes.
But we want to thank all 7,999 of you who have subscribed.
Yes.
And we're really going to appreciate that one more person. We don't really look at subscriber numbers.
No.
We do this because we thoroughly enjoy it. We
Yes.
have fun just about every week.
Yes.
And we hope that you do too. But when you start seeing yourself creeping towards a milestone number like that, it's like, oh,
yes, so close.
So we don't have a lot for a giveaway yet. But we'll work on a giveaway at some point.
Yes.
Probably next month. We'll work on some stuff for next month.
That's
Is that
fine.
okay with
Yeah.
you? Later part of the month.
Yeah.
To just say thank you so much.
Yes.
For those of you who tune in every week, and for those of you who are newly discovering us.
Yes. Welcome to this madhouse, which is not so mad.
Not so mad.
No, not so bad.
It's just,
House.
a house with two friends who enjoy cross stitch.
There you go.
Okay. So one of the things we do, we read your comments. We enjoy the comments very much.
Yes.
We are hearing from a lot of you who are joining the hashtag Bake Me a Quaker Sal.
Thank you so much.
So for some people, it's going to be their first sal.
Yes.
And please don't worry about keeping up. You're stitching along with EJ.
I know. I have so many sals that I started, and I'm still in the sal.
We have a long list of sals at the bottom of our description.
Can you just, so you already know.
Yeah. And some of them just carry over from year to year.
Yeah.
Some we just quietly delete at the end of the year.
Because it's been there for a long time.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's wonderful that.
I know. Thank you so much for supporting. And yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. And I still, my goal was to bring the thing.
I know.
And I'm.
Should I send you a
reminder?
A reminder midweek?
Yes, Friday.
Friday, I'll send you a text. No, I'm traveling.
Oh yeah, you won't be here.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll send you. Well, forget it. We'll have to wait until I come back.
Yeah.
We miraculously remembers.
I
was all for it too until I remembered that no. Friday is going to be
your travel time.
It's going to be an insane day. So, yeah.
For Saturday, I'm not filming.
Oh no, Saturday.
We're not going to film.
Saturday is embarkation day. But
so we won't be here on Saturday.
Yeah, we won't be here next Saturday.
No.
Okay.
So when we come back, hopefully I'll get it done.
Yeah.
Yes. We have time. It starts in December.
Want to get ready.
That's true. I'm the late one.
Yep. Folks are getting their charts, picking their fabric. We've got questions about folks who are asking whether they should do it at the call for, which point. The colors and threads you use for any chart is your call. It's
Absolutely.
A total personal preference. Some folks decide to use what they have readily available, regardless of the color, and comparison to what was initially designed.
Correct.
I do this a lot. I use the call for as a guide, and I might decide to do a chart that was charted in DMC. I might decide to do it in silks, but I'll try to not match, but correlate the silks to the DMC because I'm not good on color families and hues and things. So I use the designer as a guide for that.
Absolutely. And it's full of purples, but if you don't like purples and you like blues.
Yeah, find
Grab
a bunch
some
of blues that you like,
Mhm.
you know, and go with it.
Yeah.
If you can get one of those, one of the DMC charts
Yes.
that has the real floss in
Mhm.
it, it's a little expensive, but
Mhm.
I mean, you keep it forever.
Yeah, I've had mine since I started stitching.
Yeah, I mean, forever. I only buy one when they come out with a whole bunch of new colors, just so I have the current chart.
Oh,
I mean, and it's not every year that they come out with
absolutely.
new colors, which is good.
But it's not every year they update that book either.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. But that is a good one to be able to, because they have them organized in hue families, like all colors in a family. And you can go to a family and look and be relatively safe if that's a concern of yours. So anyhow, but they're also good in case you, as many times I have found, clearly it's a skein of DMC, but the label has come off.
Yeah.
So I don't know what color it is. I whip out that book and pull out a strand and just go down and try to find.
I've done that too.
Where it is, and
I've done that with Victoria Model sampler threads. And just see which one that matches, and I put it on the tag.
I do too. I do too. So Angie F suggested that you celebrate World Cross Stitch Day since you missed it on September 25th, which is Math Storytelling Day.
That's good. I like that.
So how do you tell a story in math?
There are math books. The Hungry Triangle. No, the Hungry. Not the Hungry Caterpillar. It's the Hungry Triangle who always gets a side and becomes the Greedy Triangle. It's a triangle that gets a side, it becomes a quadrilateral, then it gets another side, it becomes a pentagon, then it gets another side.
Oh, because he's always getting new sides. And okay.
There's that. There's a whole bunch of math books, story books. So on September 25th, I'm going to make sure.
September 25th.
September
Put it in your
25th.
calendar.
Yeah,
So
my
you can
calendar
remember.
is filming.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to have my teachers read a story. My math teachers, like, give them a math book so they can read to their kids.
Okay.
September 25th. Thank you for that. Definitely. Is that a Saturday? I don't know what day it is.
I don't know.
I
just wrote it down.
Thank you so much, though.
Yasmin's Made with Love makes Crosstube videos. I watched the Flosstube videos. I watched a couple of them. She actually has number 51 up now. I put her link in the description below. Oh, what nice videos.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, Yasmin's Made with Love. And the reason that came up is because I bought a chart from her last week.
Yes, you did.
And
the dragonfly chart.
Yeah, yeah. So Yasmin's Made with Love.
Yasmin, Yasmins.
Yes.
Made with love.
All
one word.
Yeah.
Good. I'll be watching it.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. It was great to see Deb last week.
Oh,
she was fun, as always.
Yes.
Wonderful finish on Mary Salter.
Oh my God, yeah.
Just really
Congrats
fabulous.
Again.
A couple of folks appreciated the change I made to one of my ornaments. Instead of saying glad tidings, I said cat tidings, which was a suggestion from my friend Holly. Thank you, Holly. So many people liked that. They thought it was really cute. So thank you, Holly. And Denise N, we know Denise. Denise N wants to know whether we should thinking about Harder Daddy or should it be Harder Santa? I thought Denise was a little naughty. Little naughty, Denise. But
I was watching our video again, and when you said the Rocket Santa, it legit another wave of. That's a great idea.
So when that Christmas movie comes out, I want my cut.
Instead of Tim Allen starring Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yes.
Yes.
And he's a girl daddy.
Yes, he is.
And he's a major league girl daddy.
Oh my gosh,
I love the
yes.
pictures he posts with him and his young daughters when they're doing his nails.
Yes, I love it.
The makeup and oh my God. He may be, you know, tough and whatever to other people. I don't think he is, but when it comes to his daughters, he clearly, you know, is there.
Sweet.
He's there.
I love it.
Okay. Do you have any finishes this week?
No. Shelia, do you have finishes this week? So no? Yay! Oh, be careful. Oh yeah, we're drinking
elderflower with rose lemonade and vodka.
Very light, nice.
Yeah, yes, it's light pink tone. And I was right on the vodka this time. Yes, good. And I stirred it.
Yo, thank you.
I usually wait and hit all the vodka at the bottom. It's like, woo!
Woo! At the end, like juice and vodka.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. I finished. What happened to the book?
It's underneath you?
Oh, it's right here. I finished
I can hold it up.
Learning Stitches by
Jeanette Douglas.
Jeanette Douglas. It was a teaching series sponsored, hosted by Sassy Stitchery in North Carolina. In the beginning of I looked it up. I started this April 9th, 2020.
Nice.
So it was at the beginning of the pandemic.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
is. And we had videos that were posted to first to introduce it, and for every block of the piece, there was a teaching lesson on how to do it. Kimberly Young, the owner of Sassy Jacks, created the videos, and it was a joy. Nice. It was a joy. She's been working on opening her new store, which is finally getting close. Oh my God, she must be so incredibly excited, exhausted, apprehensive, excited. I mean, like all of the things. It's been a long, tough road for her getting that store open. So the videos have had to take a second,
a back burner
to that, which is fine, completely fine. But I figured that, you know, after about 10 or 11 videos of how to do these blocks and stitches, I should have enough knowledge now to be able to follow the diagrams in the book and complete the remaining blocks on my own, which is what I did. Now I will say the first one that I tackled on my own, I actually sent her, I sent her a note that says, oh my God. This one, oh my God, she says, yes, you only see the finished product. You don't see the route that got me to that video. I said, I totally appreciate you. I really do, because that one. But I will say after that, blocks 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, I think, are you got it. You've got it. If you've done the earlier blocks, you've got it.
Nice.
So here is Learning Stitches by Jeanette Douglas. The top portion was a piece that was designed by Sassy Jacks.
This top piece.
Yes, this top piece here. Every single band.
I can hold this up.
Okay. Every single band in it is a block from the book, and there are 15 blocks. The stitching instructions in the book are fabulous. You can follow along. Some of them have beads in them. They're Bargello stitches. And the bottom block was designed by Sassy Jacks. I just put my initials in it, and I changed the date from 2020 to 2023.
Nice, can I see?
Yes. It was a joy. I used, this
Oh.
is 28 count banding that I bought from Sassy Jacks at the start of the project. And I elected to
gorgeous.
use Jenny Thompson's flower thread. So a friend of mine sent me the history of flower thread. Now, I don't remember it verbatim, but essentially, flower thread was first invented by a kind of a small manufacturer, small shop. Then when DMC saw its popularity, they decided to make a flower thread.
Oh, okay.
A flower thread. It did not do well. Eventually, the small manufacturer went out of business, sold the product. Jenny Thompson and Pat's Favorite Needles.
Her name is not Pat Jackson, right?
No, y'all know.
Pat Favorite Needle.
Yeah, they started making and selling flower thread. They did a lot of charts using it, and now her daughter, Pat's daughter, makes the flower thread and is now selling the flower thread, and there's
Nice.
still some charts to go with it.
That was lovely.
Mm-hmm.
So you just like, did this come with beads, or you're just every time there's a bead?
Anytime it called for a bead, I went to my stash and found a bead. The book, if you buy the book, the book offers you the option of the sampler. And when Kimberly started the lessons, she also offered banding, and I elected to do it in the banding. And I'll show you an example of a stitch diagram.
This looks so nice.
Yeah, this is an example of a stitch diagram where it shows you the different colors that were it was used and how many passes to make a stitch. And this was originally, it used silks.
Yes.
It used thread gatherer, Gloriana, needlepoint, NPI, Rainbow Gallery, Access Commodities, just a lot of different silks. So, yeah. So that's what it was issued as, and that's what I wound up.
Beautiful colors.
Yes, beautiful colors. I'm going to finish it so that, hang as a bell pull. So, yes, I'm very happy. Yay!
Whoop, whoop.
Thank you, Kim, for starting that lesson, the series of lessons, and getting me going on that.
Sounds good.
I'm going to, when we're done, I waited so you can help me figure out how to take a picture of it.
Okay.
Because it's so long.
It's so long.
I don't know how to take a picture of it. So, okay.
We may have to just do a video scroll.
Oh, yes. Okay. That might, yeah. Okay. How about your starts?
No starts.
I have no starts
Oh, wait,
either.
where's my video?
No?
No starts.
No starts. Okay. What about your whips?
I have whips.
Good.
I first started working on, my Seasonal Motifs 1. Seasonal Motifs 1 because I needed to do a couple of days on it.
Oh, you didn't tell me that one before.
Oh, yeah, Brittercup. But, I need Seasonal Motifs 1. Because I worked on 1 and 2.
You did 2. You mean 1?
1 and 2.
Oh.
I did 1 and 2.
Okay.
So, this is on a 28 count that I hand dyed myself. And I finished this one. Did you see that already?
I don't think we saw the bottom
No.
part. Did you stitch the bottom part?
I did. So what's left of here, correct. What's left of here, what's left to do, back stitching and beads.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
I don't know, can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there it is. Seasonal Motifs 1, this is the second winter flower.
Nice.
This is the first one. This is the second one. I have an autumn there, and I already started off on with one autumn. The next autumn is going to go down. So backstitch and beads are left.
Okay.
Then I worked on, so I finished with that whip go.
Oh, good.
For that whip go. It was a past whip go that I was catching up on. Then I picked up Summer Montage. It's a Janlyn.
What about Seasonal Motifs too?
I'm going by the days that I stitched it.
Oh.
This is Summer Montage. It's a kit by Janlyn, but the designer is Janet Stever. And I worked a little bit more on the upper left-hand corner. Oh, the upper left, yes. And I worked on the rose.
Oh, that's pretty.
I'm gonna just fold this so you can see it better. Boom. So all the dark pink and the medium pink, I completed. So about 300 stitches.
Wow, how pretty.
It's coming together.
Nice. That's a beautiful rose too.
Thank you. Yes, it is.
That'd make a lovely tattoo.
Oh, I thought of a tattoo that for my sisters and I.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't wait. I have to now just get my sister to stop being
Squeamish.
Yeah. She's like, it's like literally 3 little hearts on a row. The oldest is gonna get the top one filled. The middle is gonna get the middle one filled.
Oh.
And I'm gonna get the last one filled.
Oh.
She's like, can we get something smaller? I was like, 3 hearts? Girl. How much smaller do you want? Then I worked on Seasonal Motifs 2.
Okay.
Let me get the picture out. Here it is. And I worked on the spring motif, this one. And I finished the 4 leaf, and I'm working on this red flower right here. And maybe it'll take me less than 100 stitches to complete it. And then what's gonna be left is backstitch and beads. B&B.
Did you do the one that you were working on the backstitch?
I didn't finish yet. I have 3 more days on Seasonal Motif 2. So, no, not 3 more days. So I should be able to finish that and then start on working on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That includes backstitch and beads? It's not finished.
It's not. So I have 2 possible finishes right here.
Yeah.
And this one is going to be a third.
It's not finished.
It's not finished.
If it doesn't have backstitch and beads, it's not finished. Just because you finished the full crosses only means that you finished the full crosses. I hate to burst your bubble.
I have 2 in the possible, okay? 2 in the possible.
You have finish avoidance.
I do.
You get so close and then...
I'm like, backstitch and beads, I can wait.
But it'll be so much more satisfying when it's all done.
I think in my mind, what I'm thinking is getting all of them stitched and then go back and finish backstitch and beads for all of them. Now have boom, 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 6 finishes, 8 finishes.
Okay.
That's I guess that's where my brain is going, because clearly that's what I'm doing.
It's what's happening.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of finishes, Margaret, one of our subscribers and virtual stitchers friends, she finished her Hade.
Oh.
It's a beautiful birdie. It was so, like, she finished the last 250 stitches on Zoom last night.
Oh.
Gorgeous.
Nice.
Gorgeous. Congratulations, Margaret. And last but not least, while she was working on that, I was working on Cinnamin stars. Oh, see? Oh wait, this belongs to here. Maybe I should put one of my new bags. Anywho. So I'm working on Cinnamon Stars by Plum Street Samplers. I'm happy to say that I finished. No, I didn't even finish it. I thought I did. I'm missing some stuff. I'm missing the window pane.
Oh,
Like the little.
Oh, I see.
Blocks of the window pane.
Yeah. Because I was like missing some stuff.
Yeah. You mean the whole thing?
Yeah.
I thought I finished the middle part of the house.
Can't see it.
It's so small.
Well, it's a frosty plastic too.
I finished the middle part of the house, what I thought I did, but I'm still missing the inside stitches.
Oh, I see. The house has two lighter colored sides to it.
Yes, correct.
So you got the roof of one side started.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's molasses.
Okay.
But I finished the quilt square right up here.
Mm-hmm.
I think I need to go back and like, what do you call that thing? Backstitch?
Uh-huh.
Like with a darker thread. The little quilt star on the top.
Let me see it. Oh, yeah, it does fade in there a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But it does on here too.
Yeah.
Weathered.
So yeah, I'm happy with this. I did about 100, 200 stitches.
Oh, good. You had a good session last night with
I did.
How was everybody?
Everybody's good.
Excellent.
Everybody's good. We stayed up late with Margaret.
While she put in her stitches?
While she put in her stitches.
Oh,
yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah. And that's it for me.
Alrighty. I had a pretty good stitching week. I picked up the Zimmerman Coverlet by Modern Folk Embroidery. This was originally issued as a fundraiser. It's from the family of Ellen Reed, whose Flosstube is Maximum Power Hour of Cross Stitch. And she also now is designing, and a lot of her paper designs are available through Evertote.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm stitching this on 36 count alabaster. See, this is all kind of confusing. I have written down it's an R&R reproduction alabaster. But when I look at it, it doesn't look like R&R to me, but anyhow. It's a 36 count. As you can see, I'm using multiple colors of threads, and I'm using a variety of Silks for You threads. I decided to just make it colorful and bright and cheery. The one color that I wanted to use in it was purple, because purple is the color for domestic violence. Mm-hmm. So that was the one color. I'm not using a lot of it. I'm just using it here and there. So this time I worked, where did I work?
Blue. I don't remember seeing the blue.
I think the blue was there. Oh, I worked, I believe, I worked all down this side here. This yellow flower, and I came down here on the side. I did not work blue, but I worked in this area right here.
So which one are you doing? Are you doing this part, or this part?
Well, it's the same pattern, it's just repeated.
But where are you? Like here?
That's a good question. I am...
Oh no, you're not there. Oh, is it this way?
Yeah, see, that confuses me too.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So is it this way or this way?
I'm sorry. It actually goes, I think, this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That has confused me. It's confused me too. Yeah.
I was trying to match it. I'm like, it's not matching.
Yeah.
But, okay. I see it.
Yeah.
So he should have his name up here.
Yeah.
All right. So now I see. Let me see it again. Okay, I see it. So now what's left? So you finished that side. You finished both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna take out, is it one? So this is supposed to be 2 and this is supposed to be 1? That's 2. Is it supposed to be 1?
I think that's one series, yes.
Okay.
Yes. So originally I was going to do about 3 or 4 repeats
Yes.
of the basic pattern, but I'm not sure how much I'm going to do. But anyway, I like it. It's 36 count. It's silk. A little bit, somehow I picked up a little bit of green in my yellow here, but I decided to leave it. You can see a little bit of the green worked into the yellow, but
that's fine.
Right there. So, yeah, so that's the Zimmerman coverlet. I'm loving the colors. I like it. I'm glad I decided to make it cheery.
Do you know you stapled this all?
Because I've been confused the whole time. I mean, the good news is I work
it's all
from
pad.
off my iPad. I don't work from the hard copy. Because if I was working from the hard copy, it would have been totally lost by now. Because I got confused about what was first, what was second, and what was third. Yeah.
This is like page 1 is right here, and then you turned it around and put page 2 here. It should be the other way.
Yeah, I'm not working from it.
But you didn't scan it that way either, right? Or was this a PDF?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. But it's making sense.
Okay.
However way I'm working it, it's making sense.
Okay.
So that's the chart.
That's a beautiful chart.
I do know that I want at least one sequence of it, including this middle part. So I'm probably going to go down to this part here and call it a day.
A third of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go, so it will be to the middle here.
The beauty of it is you can stitch 1.
Yes.
Because what he gives you is just 1.
Yeah.
And you will just have to repeat it over and over
as far as you want.
Yeah.
So
looks nice.
But I really like the middle. I really like this in here. So I definitely need to get there. So I'm a very happy camper. Made some progress on that. Oh, what is this?
Is that it for
Oh,
it?
no, this goes with this. Oh, that means that this one never came out. I worked on one of my Whipco calls. You had me at Flamingo.
Oh, this is day 2, eh?
This was, we'll check in a second.
Okay.
Sorry, I skipped the project bag when I was setting everything up earlier. You had me at Flamingo. Yes, is day 2. Now, why did I check that off red?
Did you finish it? You finished it.
Oh, I finished it. I had another finish.
You had another finish. There you go.
And I was totally, you know, I put it back in the bag. I even have a needle still sitting in it. Shelia. It must have been late. All right, let me hurry up and get this.
It's fine.
At least. So this is the finish.
Whoop, whoop.
You had me at Flamingo by Hands On Design. I started this, well, first off, it's on 32 count vintage country cream. I'm using called for DMC and overdyed fabrics. And yeah, I'm really happy. So I finished it because when I finish things in my note in my calendar, I put a red check mark on that day. That's why when I opened up to see if it was the second day, and it was a check mark, I was like, why is there a check mark there? I said, oh, I must have finished.
It looks so good.
That was fun. Those flamingos were fun to do.
They're cute.
Yes. I made an error. A couple of them are a little shorter necks. Yeah, somehow, I don't know, but it all seems to fit, but I had to do a little bit of
It looks good to me.
counting from the bottom up to get the right number of stitches in a couple of necks. But yeah, it all worked out. It's so cute.
It is cute.
Yes. like that. Oh, it's a finish. Yay!
I'm gonna put it with the, so that bag is completely over. Finished.
Yes, this bag can now go into the laundry. Okay, I have too much stuff in my hands. I have stuff in both hands. I'll just pull it all here until now, and then I'll sort it later. Okay. Alrighty, my third whip, true whip, unmistakably a whip, is Rosewood Manor Tumbling Rose. This one was a restart a long time ago. I'm using the Valdani Silks. This is Tumbling Rose by Rosewood Manor. Rosewood Manor by far is one of my favorite designers. This was a restart because somehow I had put it on some count and then you cut the fabric the right size.
You did over 2.
And then I did it over 2, which I never would plan to do it over 1 in the first place.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it was beautiful. I still have it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, look at all that you've done.
Yes.
Oh, point to it?
Yes. So I am coming down this side, and I have finished these 2, and I'm into this third blossom right here. Yes, third blossom right here. I think the next time I pick it up, I'm going to bring this border all the way down so I can just see how long. I have a lot of fabric, but again, I just want to finish that all the way down, and then I'll come back to working on this side here.
This is gorgeous.
Yes, yes. I believe I'm close to a page finish.
Yes. The colors, there's not a lot of color change like Autumn Quaker.
No.
Oh, Autumn Quaker, whoa. That's why I'm still in that corner.
Yeah.
This is definitely it.
Yes, this one you can actually put a color in the needle and work with it for a while.
You want to talk about this?
Oh, well, this was Deb actually turned me on to this. It's a needle minder, but it has a little bit of foam on it, foam core on it, not core, foam.
The Velcro thingy, the soft side of the Velcro.
No, well, no, it's like packing foam. Isn't that packing foam?
It's the soft side of the Velcro.
Oh, it's the soft side of Velcro? Oh, okay, it's the soft side of Velcro. And so you can, and it's on a thingy where you can put your number, like your thread number, and you can stick your threaded needles there, which has made working on this really nice.
That would be smart for any Rosewood Manor because she likes to do a lot of colors.
But see, this takes, I think I counted it last week, it's either 8 colors. 9?
8, 9, yeah.
9, you have 9 loaded needles.
It's called Needle Park Avenue.
Yeah.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah.
Needle Park Avenue.
Yeah. And it's got a nice long magnet, so it's very secure. It's not going to fall off by any shape of the imagination. No. So yeah, so that's beginning to take a little bit of a shape.
Needle Park Avenue. That looks good.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
Are you gonna do the alphabet on the bottom? You should. The roses on the bottom are beautiful.
These roses down here, the alphabet, and these roses down here.
Oh my
they're
gosh.
gorgeous. Yeah. So I think, yes, I want to come down that side and then do the bottom and then come back and fill in the rest of it. Is this the thing?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so I picked up one of my little favorites this week.
Oh,
I enjoy working on this so much. I didn't get a lot of time on it, but this is called Samplery Festif. It's by Marie Suarez, and it's from a French magazine, Main et Merveille. Hands and I don't remember what Merveille means. Did I write it down? No, I did not. It's on 36 count Abecedarian by R&R, and I'm using Silks for You colors. this time, so it's a very small picture. It's very hard to see. But that was from, so you can see it's a lot of back stitch and specialty stitches. This time, I worked down in this section.
The heart section.
I filled in the heart, which has some spools with satin stitches on it. Some back stitched designs, and one down here is long stitches with some elongated crosses on top. This little bit right here. So I'm working down.
So pretty.
It really is.
I
very
love the combo,
pretty.
the color combo.
I do too. It's a red, a white, and a gray-ish. Yeah, it's very, very pretty. I really enjoy it, and it's small. It's very small. I brought down the side here.
Oh yes.
I brought down that side, and that's, I think, to the bottom.
Really? Really?
It's that small. Yeah. I brought it down.
All the way to the bottom.
Yeah, to the bottom, hopefully. But it's simple enough that if I need to add some or take some out, if I did too many. I mean, I counted it up. I did the number that I thought I needed to do. But sometimes we have to add, sometimes we have to subtract. You never know by the time you get down there. At least when I
Did you drop something here?
Yeah, it was literally a drop of water.
Ooh.
Yeah, literally a drop of water. So I'll just wait. I mean, by the time I stitch down there, I won't have that much
Cover. Yeah, you won't.
Yeah, so it was,
That's okay. And who's the dyer?
R&R.
R&R. So it's not color fast.
No. But I know that their things are not color fast. Here is the magazine. Here. Merveille. This was sent to us by one of our viewers who lives in France.
Yes.
We have another one too.
I didn't,
And I've got stuff that I picked out there as well. So pretty. Pieces are so pretty.
Oh, I think you got that one from here.
Yeah,
and these are the ones that she got from here.
Yeah, that's this one here. Yeah. Very pretty. Very pretty. It has a bunch of Christmas pieces in this particular one. So anyhow, Merveille. I started this February 2020.
Okay, this one.
That's the one. I have that one all kitted to go. It's done on, part of it you do on a large piece of fabric, and then there's 4 pieces that are each stitched on 4 different pieces of fabric, and you attach them. I thought that was pretty cute. I like the 3D aspect of it. It's a lot of stitching.
It's a lot of stitching.
But it's small. Again, it's not big. It's going to be small. All right. One more whip. Whip Go, Heartstring, Samplery, What a Time to Be Alive. This was given to me by Carolyn Zook because she knows I do like a good monochrome, although you haven't seen one in a while. I do like a good monochrome.
I promise you I do.
I do. This is on a Zweigart Cashel, and Cashel is 28 count. Zweigart 20 Cashel is always 28 count. It's called Blue Whisper. I'm using a mix of the called for and some substitutes. And this is where I am. I did a lot on the sides this time. I pretty much, this last time I came down this side, and if you look at the top, you'll see the top of this green border has that little thingy there. And I've gone to the bottom with the
Oh.
same little thingy here,
Yeah.
although there's some things below it.
Yeah.
But it's a repeat of this. So basically, I'm.
You want to hold it?
Okay, good. Thank you.
Sorry. Sorry.
The top here is repeated at the bottom, so I've essentially pretty much reached almost the bottom of the piece here. So yeah, I noticed that in my stitching, I get to a point where all of a sudden I want to see how far it comes down the side. So I'll just continue to work down the side, and so I can just see how long it's going to be.
Yeah, I'm not that way.
Yeah, I don't know. Somehow I reached this magic moment, and I'll say, "Oh, I think I'll work down the side, see how far how long." Yeah. So I'm very happy about it, very pleased. And these are the colors, pretty much, that were
Called
for. I mean, this is one of those situations we were talking earlier about choosing different colors. I didn't have all of the colors, so I cross-matched as much as possible to match up. Okay. Woo! Whips.
Woo.
That's a lot of whips. But,
Not really.
Not really?
I don't think so.
I may have worked on...
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Oh, because I had finishes.
Yes.
I had 2 finishes. Okay. So, for me, it felt like a whip, but I had 2 finishes. I can't believe I forgot I had that finish.
I know. Me, I would have been jumping up and down.
I know. Gee whiz. What finish and I forgot.
Who does that?
I know. Especially something like you had me at Flamingo, because I love Kathy Haberman. Flamingo. I don't know what I was spelling there. Okay. Do you have any investments or haul?
I do.
Oh, good. But you didn't bring it?
Yes, right here. Hold, please.
Okay. Investments, but the reality is...
Unfortunately.
Well, I have a little bit of haul this week. So I was looking at the Stitchery. It's a catalog similar to Herrschners. And I've been getting it for years and years. And so this time I noticed they had these, I'm thinking ahead to next Christmas ornaments. And they had a set of 6 ornaments. They're Mill Hill, so everybody's getting a beaded ornament next year.
Wow.
So I bought a pack of 6 ornaments. I'm not going to take them out the bag because it's too much. But this one, the series is called Beaded Holiday. And so that one.
Hold a question. You can do it on fabric?
No, perforated paper. And of course they're kits, so they come with the beads, the floss, the perforated paper. And I thought they were so colorful. And they're all different shapes. And I've been watching Vanna's videos where she has been doing some ornaments and then cutting them, and then how she finishes the back of them. So I think that kind of intrigued me as well, because I've been enjoying looking at her finishes on ornaments of different sizes and things. And then that one. So that's going to be fun. So I'm looking forward to
It's a lot of beading.
It's going to be a lot
That'll
of
be so cute though.
Very cute. Very cute.
Beaded holiday
here. And then I was noodling through Chantel's 141 design company. Chantel's. And she had things that you use to make bows. Like, I cannot make a bow. But I saw a video where this lady showed you how to make a bow using a fork.
Yes.
And I've used that a couple of times, and I like those bows, but every now and then I want a bigger bow. And she said to use a bigger fork, and I used the biggest fork that I have, and I was able to get a bigger bow. But then Chantal has these, which you can use to make larger bows. This one will make a 2.5-inch bow, and this will make a 3.5-inch bow. So I was very intrigued and happy about those.
So how do you hold it?
So you bring the, I don't know, she's got to do something on directions and instructions. But if you do it like a fork, where you bring the bow up in the ribbon up through the middle, and you intertwine it and wrap it.
Yes.
So it's what it's doing. Those two legs, if you will, are holding the bow part out for you while you twist it and stuff.
So you can put it in your, oh look. I was looking at doing like wood burnings. That's one of my creative things.
Outlooks?
Yeah, but that was a long time ago, and I'm like, no, I'd rather not get 3rd-degree burns.
Well, she's really
clumsy.
She's really developed like the company, and she's a cross stitcher, so she knows the kinds of things that are helpful to cross stitchers, and so she's doing a really, really good job at coming up with tools to help us, those of us who aren't necessarily as crafty in finishing and things like that.
So this is gonna be in your finishing
They didn't
box.
come shipped on the ring. I put them on the ring so that I would
have them
ready together and know where they are. But yeah, 141 Design Company on Etsy. Okay, how about your plans?
Oh, I actually wrote down plans.
We have written plans.
I actually finished this month. I've written it down.
You. Oh, we didn't ask. We didn't talk about your first couple of days at school. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I guess there was a reason.
No, I'm just so tired. It's like, you know, when you're not used to waking up early, and then you have to wake up early, you're essentially, you just automatically tired. But it's going good. Like the first day was smoother. The first day was Thursday. Next day is Friday. Parents had said to us, oh, my child is still on vacation. They will come on Monday. So we're waiting on Monday until the whole, you know, that's when the parents want to come to register their kids. That's when schedules or whatever. So I'm waiting on, I'm girding my loins. Where did I get that from? Anyway, I'm preparing for Monday. If Monday goes smoothly, then the beginning of the year, the opening of the year has been smooth. Because Thursday wasn't bad at all. Friday wasn't bad. I had a meeting all day yesterday.
Oh my God.
From 8:30 to 3:30.
Oh my Lord.
I was so annoyed. I was over it.
Was it about testing or something else?
It was about testing.
Oh, wow.
The first half was about one part of a test. The second half was another part. I just wanted to cry and throw a fit. They do to us what they tell us not to do to the kids.
Yeah.
Just sit and get. Let me do some activities, or let me do some sort of hands-on something to get my, you know. So I got my planner, my work planner completed. I was working on some stuff for some teachers while I was listening and taking notes. I had to
multitask.
Yeah, because I just,
it was enough.
I couldn't. Then my new office, because I moved into from one office to another, is at a motion sensor. So every once in a while, I'm in the middle of working and no lights.
Oh no!
And then I'm waving my arm, and the sensor is way higher than where I'm sitting. So I had to go over and wave my arm at a certain spot. But I now found the spot where I need to go to start waving my arms.
maybe you could fashion something that you can on a pole that
Yes.
you can just
wave, do something. Like take a little something. Just,
yeah, exactly.
oh, yeah, but that was annoying after a while.
I guess so. Oh my God.
Because I'm busy writing or you know, because I'm on Zoom, I'm asking questions, and the next you know, it's dark. Are you there? Like, did something happen? No, sorry about the lights. So, yeah, but it was good. It was good. It was good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So tell us about your plans.
Oh, so every Sunday, I spin for Arbitrary August.
Okay.
And my Arbitrary August this week, I do it once a week, was Cinnamon Stars.
Oh, so that's how that came out.
That's how that, yes, correct.
Oh.
I still have, and I'm trying to do 30 minutes a day for a total of 2.5 hours. No, times 7. 3.5 hours. 1, 2, 3.5 hours. As long as I get those 3.5 hours in. I'm missing 1.5 hours.
Okay.
So I'm going to be working on this 1.5 hours today.
Okay.
And then continue working on summer montage because I need it for 6 days and there's only 4 Sundays. So I'm going to work on summer montage today and tomorrow. And then I'm going to spin the wheel again for my Arbitrary August
piece for next week.
For next week, and then I'll continue for next week.
Okay.
I need to do 6 days, Trey. I need to do 6 days for Wizardly because it's part of my whip go. So I'll be working on Wizardly 3 days this week, 3 days next week to have my 6 days. And then I'll be done with my whip go.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Have you thought about your next year's whip go, maybe not doing 6 days?
Yes, exactly, yes. It's going to be 3 days.
Yeah.
And it's going to be categories because I want to switch it up. I want to be switching it. Because if my category was colorful, I could have done Wizardly. I could have done Cinnamon Stars or something colorful instead of it being
a specific chart.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because last year I did categories. Yeah. And like I need to work more on specific charts. Every year I change, and it's okay.
Well, that's fun. That makes it interesting.
Yeah. But I need to work on Temperature Butterfly.
Yes. Well, that could be colorful.
That is, yeah.
But next year you'll be
you'll
working on temperatures from 2022, right? 2022. Yeah.
Yep. It's all right.
Time to get moving on it.
It's all right.
It's a good thing you picked 2022 because you'll have more colors during the summer months than if you had picked 2023.
Correct.
Because 2023 would have just been all red.
Correct. I still think 2022 is going to be red, but I don't think it's going to be as
intense as
correct.
This.
Ooh wee!
But you know what? We've come down to normal. We are actually in the normal temperatures now. You know, they say average high is that's kind of where we are. But we were so hot for so long. We set so many heat records. Day after day after day.
Consecutively.
That it almost, I went out a couple of nights this week when I was doing litter box duty before I went to bed.
Yes.
And it was like, oh my God, this is downright pleasant. This felt good. It was amazing.
When we were in the thick of things, moving books and stuff, it's like you step outside and you feel automatically you start sweating.
Yeah.
It was an automatic.
Yeah.
It wasn't fun.
Yeah, no. So my plans for this week have changed a little bit because I had learning stitches identified for today and you had me at Flamingo identified for Sunday, and I have finished both of those.
Oh, okay.
You had me at Flamingo was a whip go piece, so that gives me, you know, that means I've finished my whip go. Absolutely. I did all 3 days for What a Time to Be Alive, so I finished my whip go for this month, so I'm very happy about that. So I have not figured out what I'm going to do today nor tomorrow yet. I'll figure something out. But I also have Turkish Delight, which is Rosewood Manor, Aurora Cabin, my Dimensions piece.
Yes.
And
only one day on that?
only one day on
So
that.
put it for one of those 2 days.
Nah. And then I thought I would come back to Queen Bee because I didn't put anything down for Wednesday. I just called that packing day. But I think I might work some more on Queen Bee by Tiny Modernist.
Nice.
But I had a rude awakening. So those who know me know that I have, although I travel a lot and I travel internationally a lot and I travel all of this by myself, and I'm comfortable with that. But part of the reason why I'm comfortable with that is because I get trip anxiety before I leave home. And that trip anxiety, a question will come up in my head. Oh, what about this? Or how do I do that? Or should I know more about such and such? And I have to deal with it. I've got to research it. I've got to answer the question. I have to know that I know, or that I made plans for it appropriately before I leave home. So it occurred to me that I should know if Turkish Airlines would allow me to bring my stitching on board. Well, I am so glad that came into my head, because I started reading Turkish Airlines cabin limitations or cabin limits. And it said nothing that pierces like a sewing kit.
Oh man.
I said,
Like a sewing, they even said like a sewing kit?
Yes.
Oh.
I was like,
oh.
I said, thank God I researched it, because I would have gotten to the airport with my onboard stitching and would have been told no, which meant that it would have to go into my carry-on, into my check bag at that point. But now I have time to make sure I've got, my laptop is loaded with stuff. I've got all of my audibles lined up. Now, I have to say, it's not horrible, because it's an 11-hour flight from Miami to Istanbul. I will be asleep for most of that flight. So I'm really only, trust me.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Oh, trust me. If I'm awake when the plane takes off.
What time does it take off?
It's supposed to leave at 9.
In the morning?
At night.
Oh yeah, you'll be asleep.
Yeah, I mean, that's getting close to my bedtime anyway.
For real.
But usually when I get on the plane and sit down, there's this moment of relaxation that comes over me, because, oh my God, all of the tension, all of the anxiety, all of the everything, I'm on my way. It just settles, and I just very much relax when I am seated. Most of the time, I don't know when they close and lock the airplane door. I'm already out. So my plan, hopefully, is that I will sleep the majority of that flight. So I'm really only looking at about maybe 3-4 hours of entertainment.
What I think, because if it's just something that pierces, it's a needle. So still pack a stitching thing, and if they say something, just throw away the needle.
That's not going to happen. And then what I'm going to do with my stitching piece? Sit there
Put
and
it in
look
your
at
bag. No, but you still have stuff to do.
it. I still won't be able to do it.
If they say something, it could be an antiquated thing.
I'm not going to take the risk. I don't want to get to the airport and have to and deal with it. I just don't. I'm just going to not plan to stitch.
Gotcha.
And then when I get to the flight from Istanbul to Rome is 2.5 hours.
Yeah, will they allow you to stitch?
The same airline.
Oh, it's the same Turkish
Same airline. And I'm leaving from Istanbul. So even if they might be a little lax in Miami, they won't be so lax in Istanbul, even though I shouldn't have to go through a baggage check, but you don't know. So they won't. It's like I lost my scissors changing planes in Sydney, right?
But yeah, well, yes. But a needle, and then you would have to also pack your scissors, which also
scissors are not, right. So I mean even though I have one of those little round cutters, it just went, to me, it's a big no.
Gotcha.
Just don't even.
When this is sewing kit, that's very specific.
Very specific sewing kit.
Wow.
So initially I was a little bummed out, but then I thought about it and realized, well, this might not be so bad.
It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
You could read a book, watch a show.
Yeah, my flight home is Delta, and I know I don't have a problem there.
No.
But yeah, so on whatever their onboard entertainment is versus what I've got loaded on my iPad, listen to my Audible, I'll be good.
You'll be good.
Maybe I'll even take a real paperback book. Oh, I'll have my Kindle.
Nice.
I'll have my Kindle.
It did reset.
It reset, yeah. So that was a bit of
I love that you researched.
Yes, my trip anxiety has paid off before in many ways when I've traveled and I reached certain points where so many people were not properly prepared and they were held up. It took them long to pass through checkpoints because they didn't have the correct visas, or they didn't have the correct form filled out, or they had not done something with that country before they entered, but that I had found during one of my bouts of research and said, oh, you want me to do this? Oh, okay. Boo, 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 boo. It's done. So I don't consider it to be an issue or a problem, although I will get anxious. I do get anxious. I get physically, mentally anxious about it, but at least I deal with it. I use it as a point of reference to deal with whatever the issue is. So, but that was it. I think I'm all ready. I can't think of anything that I should be concerned with at this point. I looked at the weather, the 10-day weather forecast. I know what the weather is supposed to be like. So I know how to pack. Yeah, hot.
Hot everywhere.
Yeah, hot everywhere. So, so those are my plans, are to fill in some open days, do some more work on Queen Bee.
The Bee Queen or Queen Bee?
It's
Bee Queen.
I know, I wrote it down wrong. It's Bee Queen, Tiny Modernist. So, yes. And then I'm gone. They'll be gone until like Labor Day or something like that. But my whip go is done.
You'll be gone until the 5th?
The 5th. Actually, I get back late on the 4th.
Okay.
So I just say the 5th because when I come in, I ain't talking to nobody.
No.
I'll barely say hi to the cats. Hey, hi.
And go to sleep.
Yeah. Alrighty. Is there anything else that we should talk about this week? Let me look at the book.
Did I ever tell you my July information?
No, you never did. You hadn't finished it, I don't think. I think you had a couple of gaps.
Yes.
You finally calculated it
I
all?
did.
Okay, let's hear it.
So in July, I worked on 7 projects for 3,757 stitches for that month. I started 3 projects. I'm spitting a little bit. I have a little spittle.
Well, cats do live on them too, so.
I stitched 21 days in July. For an average of, if I divide my 3,757 stitches to 30 days?
31?
31 days, I'd stitch 121 stitches per day. But if I stitch it by occurrence, 179 stitches a day. And my total January to July stitch, the number of stitches, 22,876 stitches.
Wow.
Yes,
that's impressive.
I know. I was like, oh, look at this.
Even with May, when you consider May.
Yes, even with horrible May.
Yeah.
And April wasn't the best either.
Yeah.
In April, I stitched 1,100 stitches. In May, I stitched like 809 stitches.
Yeah,
so.
Yes, that's not bad at all.
22,876 stitches.
That's good for you. Bravo.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So now we're in August. So far, August, it's been looking good. I finished 2, because I was behind 3 whip go pieces. I finished 2, and now I am 3 days to finish the last one, and a couple of days to work on my current whip goes.
Okay.
So looking good.
Well, the good news is that you are, you know, it's the beginning of the school year. So as far as testing is concerned, you're taking care of your administration, your prep. Oh, that's right. You got to do your.
We test 3 times a year.
That's right. You do your ground level.
Yeah, baseline.
Baseline testing.
So we're doing tests. The testing window already opened. The testing window is already open, but they're uploading the kids' information. The 11th. It opened on the first day of school was the 17th. But they uploaded people's information on the 11th.
Okay.
We have a lot of new people coming in. They're going to do another upload September 1st. Okay. So I won't be testing until after September 1st.
Okay.
Because for all the kids who's registered, if they're not in your system, you have to input it manually. Oh, so I'm like, I'll wait a couple of days. We'll start maybe on the 4th, and we'll have the end of September.
So that'll catch up with all the kids who were still on vacation.
Correct.
The first day of school.
Correct. Okay.
They're
on vacation. They're like, who goes to school on Thursday?
Okay, so don't forget the Bake Me a Quaker Sal.
Yes, I'm
and
excited.
This month with Dee's 20 Stitches 2023 Pride is to stitch something colorful. Or no, something that is part of the series.
Yes.
Or has multiple parts.
And that's my seasonal motif. That's my seasonal montage.
Yes. Well, I just finished learning stitches.
Yes.
Which was part, and yeah, I got a chunk of them. So, yeah. Alrighty. I think we said it all.
Me too. So don't forget,
no matter where you are, the sun is always shining when you're stitching. Bye.